Hi everybody, this is Suzanne Hiron from Mamie et Papyrus. Today I want to talk to you about the silicone mat, and I'll give you 5 tips on how to use it. Trust me, you won't want to live without it. Let's get started. The first way I want to show you how to use this is with any adhesive. The adhesive will not stick to the silicone mat. So whether you're using snail or Tombow glue, tear and tape, you see it will not stick to the silicone mat. So it keeps your work surface nice and clean. The second way to use this silicone mat is to glue intricate dies. So what you do is apply a little dab of glue on the mat, take a sponge, pick up that glue and apply it to your die cut piece. So once you're done, you just apply it to your piece of cardstock, and there is no residue around the die cut that shows on your cardstock. So that's another way of using the silicone mat. And when you're done, you simply run it under the sink or wipe it off with a wet rag, as I'm doing now. All right. So next we're going to build a flower with a glue gun. So glue guns can be messy, but with a silicone mat, nothing sticks. So it helps to build a structure. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue down. There we go. Set it on another mat so it doesn't stick to my desk. And then we start building our little flower. Put a dab of glue here. Just going to position the petals, and my last little dab will be for the center. Now we just need to let it sit for a couple of seconds while this dries, and we'll just lift it off. In the meantime, I want to show you another way to use it with a re-inker. So you just put a little drop of re-inker on your mat, and with the aqua painter you create your watercolor wash. Take your piece of paper here, and you can add a little more water or alcohol and get the shading that you want. Go back, and there's your wash. Once you're done, you just clean it on the other side of the mat, bring in your rag, and wipe it off again. It's like new. So let's get back to our little flower. Here it is. Now we just lift it off. The glue is dry, and you just pick it off the mat like that. Then you can use your bone folder to just make the petals a little more natural. There you go, nice little flower. And last but not least, I'm going to use the Stampin'Up for this part. Bring in my Stampin'Up here, and we're going to do the mirror image technique. So we'll ink up this little flower. Press it on the cardstock. What I'm trying to do is a U shape with this flower. So I'm going to remove the cardstock and replace it with the silicone mat. Ink up my flower a second time. Press it nicely on the silicone mat so we can see the ink is on the mat. And I'll just close this for now. Bring back my cardstock And because the mat is translucid, you can position your image exactly where you want it. Lay down the mat and press. And when you lift it, your ink will be on your piece of cardstock. So that's my 5 tips for today. Hope you enjoyed them. I'll see you next time.